Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Christine Brown's fairy tale has come crashing down in the most heartbreaking way imaginable, and this time, there's no coming back. The Sister Wives star, who once radiated pure joy after marrying the man she believed was her soulmate, David Woolley, is now facing the most devastating chapter of her life. After months of cryptic social media posts, quiet absences, and emotional silence, it's been confirmed Christine and David's marriage is officially over. The once glowing couple who seemed to defy all odds and rebuild love after heartbreak have reportedly filed for divorce, leaving fans stunned and Christine shattered. What was once a new beginning, filled with laughter, shared adventures, and loving family posts, has turned into another painful ending for the woman who fought so hard to find happiness outside of Kody Brown's shadow. According to close insiders, the spark that initially made Christine and David inseparable slowly dimmed over the past several months. Christine tried her best, a source revealed quietly, but she realized that love alone wasn't enough. There were deep issues that neither of them could fix. Their fairy tale romance, which began with joy and healing after Christine's painful split from Kody, began to crumble under the weight of real-world pressures, blending families, and unspoken expectations. Fans began noticing subtle clues on Christine's Instagram: fewer photos of David, a tone shift in her captions, and cryptic quotes about strength and letting go. What once were daily posts filled with glowing smiles and cozy dinners suddenly vanished. Instead, Christine began sharing messages about resilience, faith, and standing alone with dignity. Those who have followed Sister Wives since the beginning know just how much Christine endured to reclaim her independence. After years of emotional neglect and loneliness within her plural marriage to Kody, she bravely walked away in 2021, sparking a revolution in the Brown family and among fans. She rebuilt her life from the ground up, embracing her newfound independence, her children, and a second chance at love. When she met David Woolley, it seemed like fate had finally rewarded her patience. He was kind, attentive, and seemed to adore her in ways Kody never did. Christine called him my soulmate, and fans were thrilled to see her glowing again. Their whirlwind romance led to a beautiful wedding in 2023, surrounded by family, friends, and cheers from viewers who believed she had finally found her happy ending. But behind the smiles and scenic family road trips, tension was quietly building. Sources close to the couple say that blending their families, Christine's 6 children from her marriage to Kody and David's 8 from his previous relationship, created unexpected challenges. It wasn't easy, one insider noted. Christine had spent years focusing on her kids and her healing, and suddenly she was part of a huge, complicated family again. There were different parenting styles, emotional wounds, and expectations that clashed. Reports suggest that Christine began feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of maintaining her public image while privately struggling to adjust to her new life. She had fought so hard to break free from a polygamous marriage that stepping into another complex dynamic, even with just one partner, brought up old fears. She wanted to believe in love again, but part of her still carried the scars, the insider continued. And David, as loving as he was, didn't always understand how deep those scars went. Their love story, once celebrated across social media, began unraveling quietly, with friends noticing Christine's withdrawn demeanor and David's increasing absence from her posts. In recent months, fans even pointed out that she stopped wearing her wedding ring in some photos, a subtle but telling sign that things weren't okay. Now, as confirmation of their divorce spreads, Christine's silence speaks volumes. Instead of issuing a statement full of drama or bitterness, she's chosen grace, posting a single image of a mountain sunrise with the caption, "Some endings are also beginnings, but today, my heart just hurts." That post alone has racked up thousands of comments from heartbroken fans offering their love, prayers, and encouragement. Many say it feels like déjà vu, watching Christine endure another heartbreak after everything she's already survived. "She deserved forever," one fan commented, while another wrote, "Christine, You showed us what strength looks like. You'll rise again. The emotional weight of this breakup runs deep, not only because fans rooted for her, but because it symbolized hope, proof that even after years of polygamous pain, real love was possible. But now, that dream has fractured, leaving Christine to pick up the pieces once more. According to insiders close to the couple, the final straw came after months of tension over lifestyle differences. David reportedly wanted a quieter, more private life, while Christine thrived in the public eye. Her growing social media influence, brand partnerships, and TLC commitments reportedly created tension. Christine loves to connect with her fans. It's part of her healing process, the insider said. But David struggled with the spotlight. He wanted her to slow down, stay home, and focus more on family life. She felt like she was being asked to shrink herself again, and that was something she swore she'd never do. The situation allegedly reached a breaking point during the summer, when Christine took an extended solo trip with her daughters. Though she framed it online as a girls' getaway, insiders claim it was also a much-needed emotional reset. When she returned, sources say, she and David had a series of difficult conversations that ultimately led to their mutual decision to separate. What's perhaps most heartbreaking is how Christine's friends describe her current emotional state, a mix of sadness, disappointment, and quiet resilience. She's heartbroken, yes, one friend confided, but she's also proud of herself. She didn't stay in a situation that didn't feel right. She's learned that love shouldn't come at the cost of her peace. Those words echo the same powerful message Christine has been sharing with her followers since her divorce from Cody, that self-worth matters more than appearances, and that it's okay to walk away when something no longer aligns with your spirit. This time, though, it feels different. Losing David isn't about escaping mistreatment or neglect. It's about acknowledging that even love can fail when two people grow apart. As Sister Wives continues to evolve, fans are now wondering how this devastating personal change will affect Christine's role on the show. Some insiders believe TLC will use this shocking twist as a major storyline for the upcoming season, with cameras reportedly capturing some of Christine's emotional reflections and private conversations about her marriage ending. Christine's not one to hide the truth, a production source said. She knows her story can inspire others, even when it hurts. Indeed, Christine's transparency has always been one of her strongest traits. From the moment she left Cody, she became a voice for women seeking freedom, strength, and authenticity. This new heartbreak, though painful, will likely add another layer to her journey, showing fans that healing is not linear and that strength doesn't mean being unbreakable. David Woolley, for his part, has remained mostly silent. His once frequent posts about Christine and their adventures have disappeared, replaced with neutral updates about family and business. Those close to him describe him as heartbroken but respectful, choosing not to comment publicly out of deference to Christine. He loved her deeply, a mutual acquaintance said. But sometimes love isn't enough. They both have big hearts, but different visions for the future. It's unclear whether the two are still in contact, but sources confirm that David has already moved out of their shared Utah home, and Christine has been focusing on spending time with her children and grandchildren. She's reportedly poured her energy into her Plexus business and her social media brand, determined to stay busy and positive amid the emotional storm. Fans have rallied around her once again, flooding her pages with love and support. Many have shared stories of their own heartbreaks and healing journeys, inspired by Christine's openness and courage. She's like a light, one fan wrote. Even when her world falls apart, she finds a way to keep shining. And it's true. Christine's spirit has always been unbreakable, even in the face of betrayal, disappointment, and loss. But this time, that light seems dimmer, more fragile. Her posts, while still hopeful, carry a quiet melancholy, a reflection of a woman who believed she had finally found the one, only to have the universe deliver another painful lesson. Those close to her say she's taking things day by day, focusing on gratitude, faith, and her children. She's been leaning heavily on Janelle Brown, her best friend and fellow Sister Wives alum, who has reportedly been her rock during this difficult time. Janelle's been by her side through everything, an insider shared. They've gone through heartbreak together, and they understand each other in ways no one else can. Christine says she doesn't know what she'd do without her. Fans who follow both women online have noticed a surge in their friendship posts again, cooking videos, laughter-filled selfies, and encouraging quotes. It's as if, in the ashes of one love, Christine has found comfort in the purest form of connection, sisterhood. While Christine hasn't announced any plans for the future beyond focusing on her personal growth, some speculate that this experience may lead her to write a book or launch a new project centered on healing after heartbreak. Given her massive following and the emotional depth of her journey, it wouldn't be surprising. She's proven time and again that pain can be transformed into purpose. And though this divorce marks another devastating chapter, it's also another testament to her strength. Still, for now, she's allowing herself to grieve, to acknowledge the love she lost and the dreams that won't come true. She thought this was forever, one insider said softly. That's what hurts the most. Fans may never know every detail of what went wrong between Christine Brown and David Woolley, but what's clear is that her story continues to resonate deeply with those who have loved, lost, and learned. She once said, "I'd rather be alone than feel alone in a relationship." And though she's alone again, this time, she's not the same woman who walked away from Cody. She's wiser, stronger, and far more grounded in who she is. The pain may be fresh, the wound deep, but Christine Brown's story isn't over. Not by a long shot. If history has shown anything, it's that she always finds her way back to joy, even when the road is steep. For now, though, she's mourning the loss of the man she thought would be her forever, a man she loved with all her heart. Her heart may be broken, but her spirit, once again, refuses to be defeated. And perhaps, in time, Christine will discover that this ending was not a punishment, but another beginning, one where she finally finds peace not in another person, but within herself. In the days following the heartbreaking confirmation of her divorce, Christine Brown has remained remarkably composed, even as the emotional toll becomes increasingly visible to those who know her best. Friends describe her as quiet but steady, a woman navigating the painful waves of grief with the same grace she's always shown in the public eye. Though she has not spoken directly about what caused the split, her recent posts carry a tone of reflection, almost as if she's speaking to herself, and to every woman who has ever loved too deeply. "Sometimes the person you thought was your safe place turns out to be another lesson," she wrote in one caption, alongside a photo of her holding a cup of coffee on her back porch. Fans flooded the comments with love, saying they can see the pain in her eyes, but also the unshakable strength that defines her. Those close to Christine say she's channeling her emotions into family, fitness, and faith. She's been spending more time with her daughters in Utah, hosting cozy nights with her grandkids, and surrounding herself with positivity. Her kids have been incredible, one insider shared. They're protective of her, but they also know their mom is tough. They're reminding her every day that she's loved. Interestingly, Christine's heartbreak has also sparked renewed unity among the former sister wives. Even Mary, with whom Christine once had a strained relationship, reportedly reached out to offer support. They've all been through their own versions of heartbreak, the source added. Now, they're all standing by Christine because they know exactly how it feels to lose love in such a public way. Fans are already speculating that this emotional shift could pave the way for a dramatic reunion on Sister Wives, with the women rallying around Christine to help her heal. TLC executives are reportedly watching closely, aware that Christine's journey continues to captivate audiences with its raw honesty and authenticity. Some even believe this could mark a turning point for the show, a deeper focus on self-discovery, female friendship, and life beyond heartbreak. As the dust settles, Christine's future feels both uncertain and full of possibility. She has weathered more than her fair share of storms, yet she continues to rise each time with a renewed sense of purpose. Sources say she's already exploring new business ventures and collaborations centered on wellness and emotional healing, areas she's become passionate about since leaving her polygamous past behind. She's learning that her story doesn't have to revolve around who she's with, a close friend explained. She's the main character now, and she finally knows it. While Christine may have lost the man she believed would be her forever, she's gained something far more powerful: the clarity to see her own worth, the courage to stand tall even when her heart aches, and the faith to believe that the next chapter of her life, however it unfolds, will be entirely her own. In the quiet of her Utah home, as she watches another sunset over the mountains, Christine Brown may still be healing, but she's doing so with the same unbreakable spirit that made millions fall in love with her in the first place.